Good morning and welcome to another new video from Level Up Games.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done one because we were getting ready for Geek, so we were absolutely mad trying to ransack the shop to bring down there.
Lots of our regulars and all our friends we saw down there had a really good fun time.
And anyone new that met us for the first time that might have found our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, hello!
Hello! Right, what have you got in store for us today?
What have I got in store? What have we got in store?
We.
Yeah.
The royal we.
Right, we've got a range of stuff from all different eras and all different consoles here today, so we're not just focusing on Nintendo, which I'm sure people will be happy about.
Finally, Sega gets some love.
It's purely because we had so much Nintendo stuff coming in over the last few months.
It's true.
That's all. It's highly popular, always will be. What can I say? It's a staple of everyone's gaming history. Right, where should we start first? Shall we start with... Let's just start with the Nintendo and get that done first, yeah?
Yeah, get the Nintendo on there. Right. We do have some really nice N64 stuff just come in recently, so...
Yeah, cart-onlys. So, Super Smash Brothers, cart-only.
Snap! Pokemon Snap. How to blow up Pokemon for fun.
We also have an unboxed copy of Pokemon Stadium 2, which we don't see that often, which is brilliant, actually. First of all, speaking of Pokemon, what? I'm your wife. Listen to me. Many people have been trading in their sapphires and their rubies because of the new re-release. So we've actually got quite a few of these in. So if anyone wants to play the originals, you know where to come.
They've come down in price a little bit accordingly as well. So what used to be a fair amount more are now a fair amount less. So it's a good time to pick up the advanced cartridges.
And we've also got a couple of wireless adapters for those who are still playing on the Advances and SPs as opposed to their original DSs that still play advanced games.
Yeah, wireless Pokemon battling for you.
Now you may speak. You have my permission.
While we're on the subject of battling, how to lose all your friends really quickly in one game. Mario Party. Classic series, one of the N64 versions. Boxed up. Do we have the manual in here? I don't even remember.
I think we do.
No!
Oh, no! Oh my goodness, how did that one get passed by me?
No way. So if anyone's got a manual for Mario Party 3, that would be much appreciated.
Mario Party... It's not Mario Party 3, it's Mario Party.
That's just 3.
No, it's not. It's a dice, I think.
It is a dice.
I got confused by that. Does anyone know? Is this Mario Party?
Yes,
no,
it is.
This is the first Mario Party.
It
is. Mario Party 3 is the expensive one, anyway.
Oh, it was.
That's like,
still good.
really expensive. But
still how to lose your friends. Right, okay, that's that done out of it. Right, what's next?
Oh.
Just gonna sing over that. What?
Quick shout out. We have had this watermelon red base unit in shop for quite a long time and no matching pad. If anyone happens to have a spare pad, watermelon red, that goes with this console right here, please get in touch.
We would be willing to consider offers for the base units on its own, however. If no one turns up with a pad to make it complete, we'll take offers on it just as the base units.
Indeedy.
It's still really cool. More for N64 really quickly. Everyone's probably running around with their 3DS versions now to go with their 3DS Ocarina of Time, but we do have the original cart versions in as well.
Yes, and more Zelda, cart-onlys of Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, which are always fun to have. Back to Pokemon, Gale of Darkness! Yeah!
Not one we see too often.
With manual, which is good for you collectors out there.
One more piece of Pokemon Colosseum. Again, manual game with memory card. No Pokemon box add-on disc, however. No. But has got the original memory card. So
yeah, we did have a few spare copies of Pokemon box, but they must have all sold. Let's see, we haven't done these yet.
No.
Another staple, Skies of Arcadia, no manual. Boo! I will have a look to see if I have one because I got a big box full of manuals, but I doubt it. It was probably used already if I did. So,
fantastic RPG for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Speaking of fantastic RPGs for the GameCube, Tales of Symphonia.
And that has come right down in price again since the re-release. And that has... We've actually got 2 copies of it in at the moment. So it's not first come, first served. So it's...
fantastic.
Yeah. Righty. On to some more weird and wonderfuls.
Yes.
I think
Sega time.
We've only got one Sega here, haven't we?
No.
No? Oh, no.
There's some other
There's
bits.
some other bits. We have got a copy of Turtles Hyperstone Heist in for the Mega Drive, which
is the Mega Drive version of Turtles in Time.
So it's quite rare. It does have a manual, unfortunately.
It's a bit scruffy.
It's more than a bit scruffy.
It's whole, but scruffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are open to offers. We haven't set a price for this yet, but we are open to offers due to the tattiness of the manual.
The cart is really tidy, as is the case and the sleeve.
Which is really... I do wonder how, since they kept the box in such good condition, how did the manual... I suppose they probably thumbed through it quite a lot, didn't they?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I love manuals. I love manuals because I always liked reading about the backstory of the characters and everything.
Oh, there's a discussion, isn't it? Lamenting the loss of a manual in a game.
I know, I miss it. I used to have my Super Nintendo games and my RPGs from the PS2, and before I even put the game in there, I used to sit there for ages reading the backstory and getting to know the characters, and it was always so much fun.
Be sitting on the bus on the way home from the game shop reading the manual just to make sure that you knew what was in store for you.
That's a rather big manual.
This is a rather...
Yeah.
Well...
It's not really a manual per se.
Technically, Lord of the Rings for the C64. This version, giant box, comes with the manual in the form of the novel itself.
That's the first book, isn't it?
Yes. So
yeah,
text-based adventure.
Oh, and it does actually have an official manual as well. So.
What's this? 800-word vocabulary.
Wow.
Largest choice of words ever offered in a home video computer game.
Cool. And that's a fact.
You can take that to the bank and they'll laugh at you for having an old game. Right.
I think it looks great.
It does.
If anyone's actually a fan of... What console's it on?
C64.
Yeah, anyone that's a fan of the Commodore or Lord of the Rings or both, then I think we've got 2 copies of that, didn't we? Or
We
did one
do.
sell at Geek?
No, 2 copies. Only one with a book, though.
Boo. But
Yes.
then again, the book's not hard to find. Just go into the local charity shop and pop it in there.
Yeah, but there's a particular version that went with this. And that's
Oh,
what
really?
happens, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Another thing for the Spectrum this time, actually, is The Growing Pains of Adrian Mole. Now, if anyone remembers, was it a TV series as well? Because I swear I remember my brother and my mum watching it.
Book first.
Yeah, it was a book first and then a TV series. Yeah, I did expect that. But this looks like a lot of fun, actually. It's one of those sort of multiple choice questions. What's going to happen to Adrian? Can you guide him through his life? Which looks like a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind actually giving this a go myself next time we get a working Spectrum in. At the moment, we've got a bucket load of unworking ones. So
Yes.
if anyone fancies a fixer-upper job, because we want to clear the basement.
We've got quite a lot of sort of dead old consoles.
Yeah.
There's a couple of
ears.
Amstrads down there, a couple of Spectrums. The power supplies are generally pretty good, so there's good for spare parts or fixer-uppers, like we said.
Yeah, I did have a go myself at fixing some of the Spectrums, but I'm not used to such... I never actually had anything pre-NES growing up, ever. So, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I didn't. I hold my hand up for that. So, opening them up and seeing all these boards there is sort of like, what do I do? So, it didn't work for me, but I'm sure a lot of you out there know more what you're doing. No! Go away, phone. Should we ignore it or what's it?
No, ignore it. We're not open yet.
If you're the one that's calling, many
Sorry.
apologies. We'll be done in a minute.
Right. Speaking of old computers, Dragon 32.
Did you call me?
Speaking.
You called me a dragon.
I've got to answer the phone.
Hey. Dragon 32, that is my age. You monster! You put that here on purpose. No. He put that here on purpose. Well, it was my birthday last week and I had pudding for breakfast, so technically I'm 5. Go do your thing.
I can't. If you know what this is, you know what you're looking at. Works fine as far as we're able to aware. We have no cassette drive for it and no cartridges. All the keys are functional. We've got 2 joysticks with it as well. Come and waggle your joysticks. Thank you.
Come on, what time is it? It's not even 10 in the morning yet.
And I'm making puns. Yeah, great. Get on with it. So I don't know if these work. They probably do. This was fine. Next. This is a journey to a land far, far away.
Where mutant camels roam. Yes, there really is a game called Attack of the Mutant Camels. Let's see, what is it about?
Llama Soft!
Llama?
Yeah, they made it.
What's my llama face? Anyone that hasn't seen The Emperor's New Groove, watch it.
You won't get it.
Let's see. Can you fly your tiny, manoeuvrable fighter over the mountainous landscape to weaken and destroy the camels before they invade the human stronghold? Sounds exciting.
Dun, dun, dun.
Attack of the Mutant Camels. That's just brilliant. That's brilliant. Look at the artwork. How brilliant is that artwork? Knowing my fault, knowing me, I've probably put that too close to the camera.
Okay, come on, let's check out the autofocus. Let's see if it can handle this. Speaking of beautiful artwork,
I got to say, some of these older games had the most amazing artwork.
Prince of Persia, the Amiga.
Can I do this to the barbarians?
Another nice bit of artwork. We've got. What one's this for? This is
I don't know, actually. I was looking.
Spectrum, Double Dragon 2. Another
Is
nice.
it auto-focusing?
Probably.
Who knows?
We might take some still photos to give them to our editor.
Hello, Matt, our editor.
What have you got here?
What have I got here? Indeed. Right. Gladiators. Ready.
Where's your Scottish accent? Come on.
I can't do accents.
Come on.
Go on, you do it.
Gladiator, ready! Remember that?
Wolf. Remember Wolf from the original Gladiators? Now you can have him in all his oiled up glory. What did Wolf do when he wasn't on Gladiators?
This is before he was on Gladiators.
Well, he was Wolf. He was Wolf even then. He looks like Wolf. He is Wolf. He's I don't even know what is Wolf's real name. I think everyone just knows him as Wolf from the Gladiators.
Yep. Anyway.
But nice and oiled up. And yes, it's not even 10 in the morning. So kids, close your eyes. Because, yeah, rather risky.
Would originally have come with a poster, but that's missing, unfortunately. Probably stuck to some kid's bedroom.
But who these days, honestly, how many of you out there would like that on your wall? Well, I wouldn't, but I'm sure there are those out there that would.
Right, let's journey to a land further away in looking at some imports we've got in. Here's a quick one, PSP. This is Mega Man, Right, I'll start.
Maverick Hunter X, or Maverick Hunter 10, I'm assuming.
Mega Man X, Maverick Hunter.
Oh
no.
Oh no, they're phone again. Do you want me to answer?
No, we'll ignore it again.
Yeah. Sorry.
This is a UK version, but is a massive staple of what people associate with imports being the Mega Man series. Fantastic game. Now, what also we've got Darkstalkers. What's that called? Chaos Tower. Sorry. Yep. We're really well prepared this morning, aren't we? American import, but PSP's are region free anyway, so this will work fine. And for all you giant robot fans out there, we've got Gundam.
Who doesn't like giant robots?
Mobile Suit Gundam, Gundam versus Gundam. Japanese import this time, so you have to know your kanji to get through the menu systems. We've also got some other American imports in Guilty Gear, Dust Strikers for the DS. DS is our region locked. DS Original or DS Lite, this will work on.
Is that Japanese or American?
That's American. We'll have to try some of these games will work on DSIs, XLs and 3DS. It's a bit hit and miss which ones will or won't, so we could never really guarantee it. Feel free to come in and try them out with us. And some Japanese imports, we have Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, a Japanese import, probably one for the collectors here, just to have a nice tidy one with it.
And anyone that actually owns an American 3DS XL, I only found out yesterday that Japanese games seem to play on my American 3DS XL, which I never knew before. Who would have thunk it?
Both being NTSC consoles, that might be why. PAL, the European region ones, because the camera is the one thing that does the locking, the region locking, it may be why they're tripped out. And one for all your anime fans, Negama.
Yay. And we've actually discovered that we've got 2 copies of that.
We've got a cart only of this as well. So this is sort of text-based dating kind of sim based off the series.
Yeah, and if anyone knows where I can get a copy of the only Japanese only release of the Ouran High School DS game, I'd be very grateful because I'd really like that, even though I have no idea how to read Japanese.
More imports for the PS3 this time. Akiba's Trip, or Akiba Strip, the second iteration of it.
Is that the one that's currently on PlayStation Store?
Yes, it is, yes. So this is probably another one for you collectors, Japanese import only. Again, PS3's region free, will work fine, but you've got the language barrier to deal with.
Right, just a couple of randoms. Animal Crossing New Leaf Guide. We've never seen one of these in before. So that is actually rather nice and tasty. What other guides do we have, Al?
We've got a Destiny guide, one of the limited edition hardback covers. We've got the Hunter. Hello and welcome to a new little section we're going to do within our videos. Games we loved. We were always talking about shop stock and what we've got, but now let's do some of the games that we like.
Yeah, but we are actually going to set a restriction on ourselves where it's got to be a game that's actually in the shop, because there are lots of games that we love, but we haven't got in. So that's our little restriction on ourselves.
Okay.
So would you like to take it away first, Alex? What game do you love today?
Sure thing. What I've got today for you is Wipeout for the PlayStation 1. One of the first things I picked up, one of my first racing games. Love the first generation of the series on PlayStation 1 particularly. The mechanics were excellent. The soundtrack, given the CD-based medium, Photech and Chemical Brothers and all sorts of early sort of club dance stuff, at the time worked really well for this style of racer. No one had ever seen anything like this before.
That was one of the first PlayStation games as well, wasn't it?
Wipeout number 1 is game number 10 for PlayStation.
And what was game number 1?
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer, wow, so another racing game.
What's your game?
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I am going to talk about Mad Dog McCree for the Philips CDI. Not the most popular console, but I have fond memories of Mad Dog McCree because of going to the arcades as a kid. And I remember going into the arcades and there being massive TV screens, and you go into sort of a little booth that had the Peacekeeper revolver in, and Mad Dog McCree is played out on the massive screens, and it's basically the shoot 'em up. And one of the reasons I love them is because of the acting. Now, I am a fan of bad acting, hence why I actually like, well, I like movies like The Room, for example, by Tommy Wiseau, because I am a fan of people that try hard but fail. And I love the acting in this, and it's a lot of fun, and it does work. This comes as a big bundle as well. Currently, I'm actually selling it with a CDI 470?
Correct.
Correct. So the CDI 470 comes with, obviously, the console. It comes with one of the harder to find actual pads. Does it come with the wand?
Yes.
Yeah, we're putting it with the wand. We're putting a stack of games of it, including Mad Dog McCree 1 and 2 and the Peacekeeper revolver. But again, we're happy to split up bundles. But those are the games of the day.
Right. We'll see you very soon on our next video.
Yeah, we're going to try and do them more regularly. Oh, very, very quickly. The Daytona USA arcade machine that is not working, and the Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles arcade machine, just needs a new monitor. They are still here for sale. Get in touch if you're interested.
Please.
Okay, we've got to go work now. Bye!